Good morning, everyone. Today is Friday, May 15th. Today's video is going to cover metric measurement. Yesterday you worked on length, how long something was, and you reviewed kilometers, meters, and centimeters. Today we're going to actually be working on weight. And today's conversion, we're going to go from kilograms to grams. And again, today's conversion is just dealing with thousands. So again, as I mentioned yesterday, the metric measurement is a lot easier math because you're always dealing with hundreds, thousands, tens, just multiplying by zeros. So today you're going to do two different types of problems. You're going to have a chart to fill out. Just think of it as an input-output table. You're going to have some conversions to work on where you're going to take two different types of units and convert them into one. And then I'm going to do a word problem for you also that's part of your homework. So let's take a look at the first one. So as I can see in our chart, I'm going from a bigger unit of a kilogram to a smaller unit, a gram. Now I want you to think of a kilogram. A kilogram is really about 2.2 pounds. So a kilogram is really about the weight of a bag of flour or a bag of sugar. So it's not super heavy. And a gram is a smaller unit, it's even smaller. A gram is really about the weight of an M&M or a Skittle, like one M&M and one Skittle. So you can see when you're dealing with kilograms, you're not dealing with something that's very, very heavy. They're actually very, very small. So if I look at my conversion, I need to go from kilograms, a bigger unit, to grams, a smaller unit. I'm going to be multiplying, and again, I'm going to be multiplying by 1,000. So my first conversion is, again, just going to be times 1,000. And if I have 1 kilogram, I know that would really be equivalent to 1,000 grams, or 1,000 little Skittles, or 1,000 little M&Ms. Again, now I have 12 kilograms. So again, I'm going from a bigger unit to a smaller unit. So I'm going to multiply by 1,000. I know when I'm multiplying by 1,000, just do 12 times 1, which is 12. And then I count my zeros, 1, 2, 3, and add them at the end. And the answer would be 12,000. Now, for the last example, sometimes they're going to actually have you go from the smaller unit to the larger unit. Remember, when you go from a smaller unit to a larger unit, you're just doing the opposite. So instead of multiplying, I'm going to be dividing. And again, I'm going to be dividing by 1,000. And the cool thing is when you're dividing by zeros, all you have to do is compare the zeros. So this has 1, 2, 3. This has 1, 2, 3. I can get rid of them. And then I'm really just doing 18 divided by 1. And I know that 18 divided by 1 is 18. And then I can check it just to make sure by multiplying. 18 times 1,000 is 18,000. So I know those are right. The second type of problem you're going to do today is you're going to be given some kilograms and grams, and you're going to have to convert them all to grams. And all you're really going to have to do today is change the kilograms into grams. So if I remember my equation, 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. I'm just going to multiply 21 times 1,000. I know that would equal 21,000. And then I'm going to add the 415 grams that are there. And I know my answer would be 21,415 grams. And then the last problem I'm going to do for you is actually from your homework you're going to be working on today. So I'll do one for you. They're going to give you a chart, and you're going to have one that's similar to doing your own. And my chart has dogs, and it has the weight of the dog. So they have a Great Dane that weighs 59 kilograms. They have a Golden Retriever that weighs 32 kilograms, 48 grams. And then they have a Chihuahua that weighs 1,329 grams. My question for you today says, how much more does the Great Dane weigh than the Chihuahua? So I know I'm going to compare the Great Dane with the Chihuahua. So in this case, I don't even need the Golden Retriever. So I'm going to organize my data. The Great Dane is 59 kilograms. The Chihuahua is 1,329 grams. So again, because I have 1 unit in kilograms and 1 unit in grams, I want to always convert them to the smallest unit. So I'm going to convert my Great Dane's 59 kilograms to grams. And in order to do that, I know I'm going to have to multiply by 1,000. because I'm going from a bigger unit kilograms to a little unit grams. So I know that answer would be 59, and then add my zeros. 1 times 59 is 59, and I add my 3 zeros. 59,000 grams. And now, because we're trying to figure out how much more, that's a comparison problem, I'm just going to be subtracting 1,329 grams. Think of it like a tape diagram. That is my grams for my Great Dane. There is my Chihuahua, and we're trying to figure out this distance right here. Alright, so I'm going to subtract them. I'm going to have to borrow across a lot of zeros, I can see. So the 9 turns into an 8, the 0 turns into a 10, and then I have to borrow, that becomes a 9. This 0 becomes a 10, and I have to borrow, becomes a 9, and last, this 0 turns into a 10. 10 minus 9 is 1, 9 minus 2 is 7, 9 minus 3 is 6, 8 minus 1 is 7, and then bring the 5 down. So I know that the Great Dane is 57,671 more grams than the Chihuahua. Alright guys, so you're going to work on some today, and then you're going to have a few word problems. If you get stuck or need any help, please feel to reach out. You can solve the problems using your magic pen. You can use your text box and type them in, or if you would like to do it on a scrap piece of paper, you may do it on a scrap piece of paper, and then just take a picture and upload it for me to review. Alright, good luck guys.